and welcome to another Python tutorial. My name's Tom with LearnPythonTutorial.com, and in today's tutorial we're going to talk about string formatting. There's two ways to do string formatting, the old way and the new way. I prefer the new way, and we'll talk about that in the next tutorial. Since the old way still works, we're going to still discuss it. The old way uses a percent symbol, or modulo, to indicate that we're trying to add content into a string object, or we want to add content into a string object, just like that. It's a modulo. So we're going to talk about that first. It does have some limitations, but it still exists because many programmers still use it, and if they were to, yank it from software, then we probably would have some issues. So they just keep it around since a lot of programmers are using it, and, as long as you understand it has limitations and it's not as good as string formatting, string method, then you'll be right, you'll be good to go. So let's take a look at it. First things first, we're going to create a string and say this is our string. Well, this is what we want it to look like when we're done. String, like that. But we got to add something in here. We're going to do a modulo, or a percent symbol, and we're going to say S. We want it in the string type format. And then we'll close out our string object. And then we're going to call the operator of the formatting, which is the percent symbol, or the modulo. And we're going to add another string here. We're going to say this is our string, like that. So what's going to happen here is, this is our string object. This is our operator, and anything on the right-hand side is going to get added in over here. And it's going to create a new string object. So it's going to take this content and add it in here. So I hit return. This is our string. Alright, so that's pretty cool. We can add more than one value to our string object. We can say, let's do a print, since we haven't used print much, get used to using it. Print, and we're going to say, we are learning, and I'm going to do, add a value in here. We're going to do S, and then I'm going to do another percent symbol, and then S, so we're adding 2 in here. We want to say we are learning Python 3, so we're going to add 2 values. Close out our string object, and then we're going to do our operator of the percent symbol, so anything on the right-hand side is going to get added in here. Then we're going to do a tuple. Now, if you have more than one value, it has to be in a tuple or a dictionary, alright? If you have one value, you can just leave it as a string. So we're adding 2 values. So we're gonna do Python, and we're separated by a comma, and we're gonna add 3. All right. I'll hit return. And what did I forget? Oh, I forgot to close out our print statement. There we go. All right. So let's see what's going on here. First off, let's point out my mistake. We do print, and I forgot to close out the print statement. I forgot the parentheses at the end of this one, so it should actually go down here. Alright, so we do a print statement, which is going to print out our new string object, which removes the quotes on each side. We are learning Python, and it's going to add Python in here, and it's going to add 3 in here. So it goes in order. It goes Python, and then 3. Alright. You can't change the order in the old way of string formatting, and the new way, using the formatting string method, we can change the order to whatever we like, which is a pretty cool feature also. Let's look at the same example here that we did, but we're going to do it in a dictionary format this time. So we're going to do print, alright, and we're going to do we are learning, and we're going to do percent symbol, then I'm going to do parentheses, I'm going to do language, let's just do lang, because I'm lazy, lang, and then we're going to do S at the end, saying we want it in a string format. Then we'll do another percent symbol, and this time we're going to do version, so we'll just do ver, and then we'll do S for string format. That's the way we want it out, print it out to us, I should say, and then call our operator, and this time we're going to put it in the dictionary. So we got lang here, so the first one we want to do is lang, then colon, and we're going to say Python, alright, and then comma, and then our next one's going to be, hold on, I gotta move this over because it's going to go off the screen. Our next one's going to be version, so ver, and then we'll do this 3, close out our curly brackets, close out our print statement, hit return, and I did something wrong. Well, the invalid syntax is right here. I put a comma instead of a colon, so we'll just hit up, go back, hit return. There we go. Sorry about that. We are learning Python 3. Now, my mistake was, in a dictionary, each key and value needs to be separated by a colon, not a comma. And when it went off the screen, I kind of lost track of where I was, so this should be a colon. Now, what's happening here? When Python goes through and runs this, it's looking, it sees lang, so that's the key. It's going to grab the key and print its value here. Same here with var, which is off my screen. It's going to grab the key and print the value here, 3. So we are learning Python 3. So that's the basics of the old way of string formatting. We will dig deeper into this because string formatting really has a lot of features and things you can do with it. So instead of digging so deep into it with the old way, because it's not the preferred method anymore, we're going to go into the next tutorial and talk about string formatting with the format string method, and we'll discuss that more, and that's where we're going to go more in depth into string formatting. Like I said, the only reason why this still exists is because it's been around since Python was created, and so many programmers are used to it, so it's, it's still around. But, like we said before, we want you guys to understand what's out there and what's going on with Python, so that's why we explained it to you. I hope you understand, and I'm sorry about the mistake I made there. But we'll see you in the next tutorial. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day.